Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Wild Arms. In the last episode, we finished up Malduke and made our way out of there, beat up a Golem to do it, and then picked up the last two runes of the game, the Chrono rune and the Hope rune for Rudy. And in this episode, we're going to do some more Golem hunting. In essence, the two Golems that are here on Earth, we're going to go beat them up, because we can start going ahead and getting some of the best stuff in the game as a result. Now, the first Golem that I'm going to go after is the Golem on the ocean. And to help me with that, I'm going to invisible myself so that I don't get into any other random encounters while trying to find this thing. Now, this Golem is the Golem Leviathan, and it's a little tricky to try to find her. She's a tough cookie, and then I end up finding her almost immediately. Anyway, there you go. Now, I've mentioned one of the things that I have an issue with in this game is that there's not enough unique boss music to really warrant it being special. And this is one of those examples because pretty much almost all of the enemies, the special enemies that we're going to be fighting are, well, regular boss music or regular battle music even, not even boss music. So go ahead and apply yourself as you normally would. I'm going to use Magnum Fang mostly because I think she is too fast for me to actually be using Jack's trump card at this point anyway, before she is ready to go and him staying fully full of health, I guess. Boy, words. Anyhow, you see Aurora Destruction, her first big attack there, and yeah, it definitely hurts. Does not knock you down for the count, but it will definitely lay you flat if you're not careful. And just think, it gets even more fun from here, so hooray. Alright, I think I will try to risk slowing her down one more time before I go into healing par excellence, because once she gets another group attack in, I'm definitely going to need to do that in the next turn. Just like that. Okay, that should leave Cecilia pretty close. Yeah, oh wow, it leaves everybody pretty close, so please work slow. Please, thank you. Alright, so definitely cure all in the future next turn. But basically, we are pretty well good to go so far, and you might be thinking, how the heck do you mean that? Well, the fact that we slowed her down definitely helps. If I hadn't, I obviously would be in a lot of trouble. But since I have slowed her down, Cecilia should be able to act before she does. So I can get myself cured up. There we go. And a Necronomiconized cure-all just about takes the cake, really. Alright, so what are you going to do? Trident, single party, or single member, which hurts, but not as badly. Now, I'm going to go ahead and Fury Shot with Arch Smash, because you notice I did rev it up on camera, or off camera a little bit, so it is now stronger than the Phaser for just straight out power. And let's see, I think I'm going to heal with Jack so that Cecilia can focus on, I would say, I'm going to go ahead and actually focus on, and let me focus on debuffing her first, actually. I was going to buff the party, but I will see if I can get a debuff in for the moment, and then go on the buff train in a little bit. So let's hope this works here. Yes, there we go, good. Alright, definitely buff time for the next few turns as we are able to do it. Alright, so here is Arch Smash powered up, and it ends up doing 4 9s, which is always nice. Okay, Reactor Torpedo is going to hurt. It's not going to hurt her as much because she is magically inclined, but it's still enough. Actually, I do want to continue healing with Jack, I think. If that was a group attack, I probably would have gone about healing everybody, but since it was just her, I will Heal Blade with him, and then I will start buffing the party with Cecilia just to kind of get things going. When I get Rudy's Force up to level 2, I will show off Zephyr, the Hope rune. That should be coming momentarily, and I know we'll have time to do it because she's got a pretty good amount of health in her, so she'll be around for a bit. Alright, that's going to hurt Rudy a pretty good bit, I think. Yeah, because he's not very nice with the whole magic stuff. Alright, let's see. Let me go ahead and resume attacking with him, and I can do dual cast. Good, so I can cure Rudy and do another Protect All just in case. This, in essence, I mean, we've seen most of Leviathan's attacks. We haven't seen all of them, I don't think. but we have seen most of them, so we should be pretty well good to go in regards to a lot of it. And here's Zephyr for you, as he blasts his enemies into oblivion. Now this is not going to hurt as much because it's Rudy who's using it, and he's got the magic ability of a cockroach, but still, it will help. Well, it ends up being a fair attack. Alright, Deep Sea Cyclone, which can hit everybody. Oi. Definitely healing time, yes. Alrighty, so go ahead and continue the usual pattern with most of the crew, but the fact that we've got first dibs on attacks, in essence, is going to keep this from going too out of control. It won't be, obviously, a slam dunk, because it never is, but the fact that we can heal before she can attack us usually works pretty well in our favor here. Alright, another reactor torpedo. Shouldn't be too bad, especially given that it's Cecilia we're talking about. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, Rudy, you keep going on your usual attack. Jack is almost at double attack, so we can go ahead and do that. And I'm actually going to Hulk Smash. Let's Hulk Smash Jack. Since he is about to hit double attack, I want to make sure that that double attack is even more potent than it already is, so that hopefully we can try to finish her off next turn, or maybe two. Alright, you're going to do group. No, you're doing Cyclone on. Yeah, it is group on everybody. And that's going to change our game plan a little bit. Alright, Fury Shot for you with the Arch Smash. Double attack for... Whoops. Yeah, double attack blah for you. And I will go ahead and go Magnum Fang both ways. And then Cecilia, you're going to heal, because you really need healing now. Now, basically, as I mentioned, double attack kills it without even going double. So, hey, see you later, Leviathan. Nice knowing you. Say hi to Davy Jones for me in his locker. And we get not that much experience, really, and not that much money. But that's not the point. We end up getting the Predaport, which is Cecilia's best armor. Alrighty, so no more Leviathan. Alright, now let me go ahead and equip this on Cecilia and show you. Her defense and magic resistance go up a ton. This will definitely come in handy for later, especially for one boss in particular that is a royal pain in the word I'd really rather not say at all, much less on camera, but yeah. Alright, and of course I will pop up the mystic information accordingly so that we can have everything good to go here. Let's see, I don't remember if I'm still invisible, so I'll just make my way leisurely back up to Adelheide's beach here. Yep, alright, we're good to go. Yep. Drat you, Pillbug! At any rate, head back into Adelheide, and I'm going to get myself rested up again, because I don't have much money really to be doing hardly anything, but get myself all freshened up and spiffified and so on and so forth, because we've got another boss to battle, actually, coming up in the desert. So we will head out that direction. Now, the next golem that we are going to be confronting is Barbados. And if you'll recall, the folks at the Demon Lab talked about Barbados being dumped in the desert. Right up this way, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and dock here if it'll let me. I don't know if it'll let me here. Yeah, it will. Okay. Now, going after this guy, what you want to do to try to avoid any random encounters other than him is to go ahead and summon the Earth Golem with the Ocarina. And then just walk around, basically, until he pops. Because with the Earth Golem in play, he is the only enemy that is going to attack you. So, just basically roll around until he materializes. I don't remember if he materializes in a specific spot, or if you have to go all around the desert to try to find the guy. If you do, that's a lot of desert walking. But, just in essence, gallivant about in the Golem until you happen to run into ye old Ironsides himself when he decides to go after you. It looks like he does appear in a specific spot, so I'm going to walk around and see if I can find yon specific spot. Fortunately, though... Oh! Never mind. There he is. Okay, so we get the regular battle music again, and we get... ugly-looking Barbados. Now, Barbados is pretty slow, so you're not really going to need to worry as much about trying to slow him down. In fact, that is not what I'm going to do first. I'm going to focus on going ahead and applying my protects. Because just as Leviathan tossed a lot of magic at us with the whole reactor torpedoes and such, he will hit us like a freight train with physical attacks. Like so. Turns out, though, I guess I do actually need to slow him down. But the defense up 50% should help, I think. And I will apply Jack to going ahead and healing, doing Heal Blade on himself, so that he's not put out too much as I try to slow Jan faster than I thought Golem down. And he uses Acid Missile next turn. Lovely. And that might be... Okay, good. It's not dead, Jack. Nice. Alright, and fortunately, Heal Blade will rescue him from the worst of the problem that he was about to confront. And good, you're slowed down. Alright, that should give us some leeway here. But by and large, you want to stick to the usual plan with much of the rest of it. Alright, Rudy is... well, since he's using force attacks, or group attacks by and large, I won't use Protector just yet. If, again, as I mentioned, if he had more of a predilection toward normals, then I would be using Protector, because that will very much come in handy. But not quite yet. And you see, Jack and Rudy are able to do fairly decent damage. I'll see about deprotecting him in a minute. Landmaster, I think that's more magical. Oh, well, not really. Okay. Go me. Alright, so, yeah, let me go ahead and Fury Shot with Arch Smash, which we only ended up using one of those bullets, so we're pretty well good to go. And I will keep that route with you, and I will try to deprotect Old Ironsides here. If I can find it. There we are. Okay. You've seen most of Barbados' attacks, really. I think there might be one or two more down the pike. But in essence, we've seen most of it. And we've got a deprotected one. Good. Nice. So Fury Shot with Arch Smash should do all 9s. And should have us pretty fairly on our way to getting this guy whooped up on. Yeah, there we go. Geostorm. Okay, that is more of an earthy attack. And that will probably hurt Rudy the most. Yes, it very much will. And definitely get us into healing mode. At least with him, anyway. Alright, go ahead and phaser with you. And actually, I have not used Phaser Zap very much. So I'm going to try that out just for kicks and giggles, really. And then Cure with Cecilia. And we should be able to continue on our merry way. Let's see, do you hurt any? You actually hurt pretty decently. Huh, maybe I should use that more often. Once I get its secret sign down, of course. Okie dokie, so deprotected, it's fairly decent. And Landmaster doesn't do too much. So we've got Rudy close to the point of, in essence, being able to use Protector, which I will use next turn. And I will stick to Magnafang mostly because I have its magic down. And then, let's see, I will toss up another Protect with Cecilia, because getting that stack effect in regards to the defense is definitely a good thing. So go ahead and do that. There we go. And we should be... We're not invulnerable, obviously, because we've been... Never mind, we're victorious. I will be honest, these are a lot easier than I thought they would be. All of them. So, okay. See you later, Barbados! Ta-ta! Have fun rusting in the desert. And we get Disdims, which is a really funny name, but it is, as you might have been able to surmise from the portrait, Cecilia's best weapon. So go ahead and equip that. Doesn't raise her attack overly much, but still, it's better than anything else. And of course, I will list Jan Mystic information accordingly, but we're done with that, so... Well, in about 14 minutes, we have managed to beat 2 golems. So, where, you might ask, are we going to go next? Well, I think what I'm going to do, actually, with the remainder of this time, if I could figure out where the heck I'm going. Oh, there I am. Okay. I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the time of this episode is we're going to go back to the Ancient Arena and finish it out, actually. Because I had done the one battle earlier with the Ancient Arena folks, with Medea, but I'm going to actually go ahead and do the rest of it after trying a new potion that will hopefully heal me. Yes, it will. Sweet. Okay. So I'm going to go back into the Ancient Arena, and I will... Probably what I'll end up doing is cutting out to the second of the 4 battles, because you've already seen the first one. So I feel no need to... harass you guys with that again. But I will go into the Ancient Arena, and then I will cut to the second of these battles so that you can see battles 2, 3, and 4 and us have enough time, basically, to be able to take care of that. So I'm going to step in here, and I will see you guys when we start this second battle. Alright, so we come to the second of the Ancient Arena battles against Bad News. And let me tell you, yes, he is. Now, in this battle, and in the fourth battle that you have in the Ancient Arena, Protector is going to save your booty. So, unlike the other battles where I'm sitting here going, oh, I won't use Protector, I am definitely using Protector this time. I will start by slowing this sucker down because we want him to be slower than us, obviously. Now, you will see in a moment why I'm going to focus so much on Protector, because this sucker can hit like a freaking freight train, and you do not want to be on the wrong end of it. Like so. 1835. Now, that actually is slightly harder than the golems have been hitting, so you definitely want to be careful in regards to that. Let's see, I will actually Heal Blade with Jack so that I can devote Cecilia to beginning to put Protect on. I'm going to focus on getting my characters protected up before I try to de-protect Bad News. Because if I get Protect up and you get Rudy's Protector in place, in essence, this battle is not over, but it is certainly easier if you can pull that off. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so we get Protector in play, and I'm going to do another round or two of Protect All before everything goes basically batty with us trying to kill this guy. Alright, so 2 Protect Alls with Rudy doing Protector. We should be in fairly decent shape, but that brutal attack is still going to hurt Jack almost to the point of death. I don't think Protector actually can do anything about the brutal attack. I think that's the only thing that it can't do. But the rest of it should be okay as far as Rudy being able to block it, because that's in essence the whole point of Protector, is to be able to block attacks coming at other characters, and also to be able to defend against attacks coming at himself. Alrighty, who are you going to target? Would you quit with that brutal attack crap? Come on, quit, stop, cease, desist. I'm tired of it already, because you're defeating my strategy, darn it! Oh well, at any rate, just keep on going after him, and I'm going to continue to heal with Cecilia, because that really needs to be her main duty right now, until this guy can actually do an attack that Rudy can block, and thus I can devote my attention to other things, I guess. Now, if you happen to confront this and the level 30s, or at the lowest level at which, would you cut that out? Well, this won't hurt as bad, I don't think. No, okay, good. Anyway, if you happen to confront this in the level 30s, when you can initially access the Ancient Arena, this battle is going to be virtually impossible. Can you beat it? Maybe. But I don't think it's going to go very well for you. So, it really is better if you go in when you're in the 40s after you've come out of Malduk. You are, of course, much better prepared for what's to come than you would be normally. Alrighty, now that that's up, Fatal. Oh crap! Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Don't kill him! You jerk! Well, anyway, it's not. Of course, it's obviously not something we can, not get around. But still, yay. Anyway, let me go ahead and actually, while I'm at this, I'll go ahead and de-protect the bad guy while we are waiting. Now, the unfortunate aspect of this is it, of course, takes away Jack's defense boosts, but hopefully if he does end up getting attacked by a normal attack, if Bad News will ever use that again, then, of course, Rudy and Protector status should help out with that immensely. Alright, yeah, there we go. Dead Bad News. Okay. So we've got the second battle out of the way here. And, of course, we're going to go ahead and go through all 4 of these in total, just to make sure that everybody is good to go. This battle's fierce enough even for the bloodthirsty guy watching you. So let's challenge round 3. We're looking forward to a good fight. Ready, go. Alright, now this third battle is against the Java Walk. And really, if you are going to grind the arena battles, this is probably the one that you really want to focus on getting to and winning. Because, as I pop up on the poster there, you can win some really nice prizes going after this guy. Now, I will be going through and, of course, fighting this one, and then going after the final battle to show you guys and to milk a couple of things. Now, you look at this battle and you go, holy crap, that's a lot of hit points and a lot of health, and this guy can be really strong. However, there is a secret weapon that I discovered when I was playing through this game just for myself, the first few times actually, and that is the spell Discord. Now, we go ahead and go through the normal stuff, and you'll notice when you're using Magnum Fang and such, this guy actually has pretty high defense, and he can attack with status effects, which stinks, because it keeps him from being healed. But if Discord hits, well, that didn't. Well, I'll try it again. But if Discord hits, this guy will basically become a little pussycat, pretty much. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and attack as normal with most of the rest of the crew. I'll go ahead and use Heal Blade with Jack just to get disease off, and I will give Discord another try or two. Now, if this gets too far, I'm going to have to convert Cecilia to healing probably, and hold off on the Discord parade for a little bit. Alright, you see, didn't hit quite as hard as Bad News, but has stronger defense to boot. Now, come on, work. There we go. Battle is basically over. Because you see, the Java Walk becomes a wee little pussycat, and these things begin to hit a lot harder. So in essence, when you get to this mode, you might actually want to shift to preserving your resources, using less draining attacks, such as Meteor Dive here, because you want to keep your energy up for the main event, which is going to be the fourth and final battle in all of this. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go in a little bit into self-preservation mode, because not only does Discord drop the size and the strength of this monster, it also drops his hit points and magic as well. And he can't hit nearly as hard. So at this point, really, you want to focus your efforts on trying to preserve your resources where they are best used, and in essence, start preparing for really the big event, which is going to be coming up. Now, if you're not able to get that in play, then of course you'll need to adjust your strategy accordingly, and your battle is probably going to be a lot tougher for it. But even if you don't freak out. This battle is winnable. You just need to make sure, in essence, that everything is in place and that you're pursuing a conservative strategy to keep yourself alive. Deprotect, if I can get this pulled off. Well, didn't. Oh well. But even without that, this battle shouldn't be going on too much longer, and if that Deprotect had hit, this battle would have in essence become a cakewalk. And as I say that, Rudy kills it. So, even if you stop now, you have more than earned the money that you put into this to begin with, so the investment has very much paid off. And if you were to hit no now, you would get several good items, most notably secret signs, which I will be milking off camera to make sure that my fast draws are primed up and ready to go. But for now, for the demonstration purposes, we will finish up the Ancient Arena and go after the final battle. Who knows what's going to happen next in the Survival Arena? Alright, so we get the last battle of the Ancient Arena against the Riversider. Now, don't let the wanted poster fool you. The Riversider's weakness is fire. It's not really going to matter one tiny little bit because, well, it won't take magic damage anyway, or at least not much. So go ahead and go with the usual strategy. I'm going to work on slowing her down first, and yes, that's a her, inconceivably enough, because she is extremely fast, as you see there. In fact, I might end up actually using slow twice just to make sure. Now, you also might have noticed on the wanted poster that the Riversider has 65,535 hit points, and that was not a joke either, unfortunately. So this is definitely going to be you having to really go for bear against everything that this Riversider has to throw at you. Now, as I did with Bad News, I will be initiating Protector with Rudy as soon as possible, because as I mentioned before, that will, in a lot of ways, make all the difference, and so too will Jack's parry. That was fantastic timing. Very good, sir. Alright, so we're off to a fairly decent start. I'm not quite at Protector range just yet, but I should be pretty close, and I'm going to not rely on Trump card because she is not slowed down enough to where I could guarantee that Jack has maximum hit points when he does it, and then he does it anyway. Oh well, anyway. So slow you down one more time because I don't want to take a risk. There we go. Okay. And now it should be a little bit better, I think, next turn. 1666. Wow, that's bad symbology. Wait. Okay, so after you get a fairly decent handle on the battle, let me go ahead and protect her here. Once you get a fairly decent handle on this battle, then you will want to go about trying to obviously drop her defense, because as you noticed, she built like a tank. I mean, goodness gracious. Even Trump card's not going to do that much damage, and it's at max hit points, or he's at max hit points rather. So please take effect quickly, please, please, please. Thank you. I will probably apply it one more time. And there's Protector in play, and actually that may not have been the best time for it, but oh well. Let me go ahead and continue the usual rat, and I'm not going to heal blade with Jack because, well, I need to heal with Cecilia this time. She's the far more potent of the two in regards to healing. Alright, let's see what Deprotected Magnum Trump card can... Yes, much better. Very much better. Alright, now, I think after this turn, probably going to focus Cecilia more on a protection route. Yes, very much so. Okay, sorry, I couldn't really see what damage was done there, but now I see it was about 1600. So, definitely want to focus her on trying to get especially Rudy's protection up, but I'm going to do everybody just basically for the heck of it. You know, and it's not going to cost that much magic anyway. This is, as I mentioned, the final battle of the Ancient Arena, so you definitely want to go all out and trying to get that going here. Alright, so now we are somewhat on our way. That was much better, although Rudy now needs to very much be healed. Alright, now I've got enough juice for Fury Shot, and you bet I'm using Arch Smash, dang it. Okay, let me actually go ahead and heal with Jack, and I will apply Cecilia toward one more round of Protect before we get to, in essence, before we get to her dual cast stage. And in addition to that, Jack should be pretty close to dual attack, or to double attack rather. And so I will apply both of those and hope that we can slam this lady into the depths of the earth. Or at least get her close, anyway. 4 9s is good. Brutal Blow is not good, and she hits us with her butt and kills Jack. Well, that's not good. Clearly, that's not good. But, fortunately, we've got dual cast, so I can go ahead and revive him. And I will... What should I do next? Well, I will start doing another application of Protect, I think. Because once Jack is back, I want to try to go ahead and get his... Protect back up. And of course, it will serve to help with Rudy if he just is attacked by a normal attack that he will protect. If there's no more brutal blows, good. Okay, yes, don't hit us with your butt because that's just not fun for anybody. I mean, really now. Okay, let's see. The only unfortunate thing is it took away all of Jack's force and he was getting ready to use the double attack. So, there is that. But at the same time, it's not insurmountable. It's just rough. So, anyway, we should be getting at least some leeway in here. If I can get her deprotected again, that will help. And that didn't work. Great. Well, not a big deal. Not a huge deal. It would have helped, though. Ha! Now, you see all those protects going to work. Rudy is all the way up to only being hit for about 300 damage when he uses that attack. So, in essence... Let me apply Deprotect one more time, and if it doesn't work, we'll just go ahead and turn on the juice in regards to using Hulk Smash on my characters and then taking her out from there. Ah, well, okay. Yeah, that's what we'll shift to now, just to try to keep this thing going and go ahead and finish her out. Heh, yeah, okay. Alright, Fury Shot. Yes, let's go ahead and get some 4-9s on the screen, shall we? And I will go ahead and Hulk Smash Jack since we are using Force Shot with Rudy. Now, the only real thing about this battle is it is pretty long. Of course, because you're trying to whittle down 65,000 hit points, so it's gonna take a little while. But given that we have popped 4-9s on the screen a couple... Yeah, there we go. We're done. Sweet. That's a long battle. Blah, blah, blah. And we're done. Alright. Insert, or open mouth, insert foot as I trip over that same phrase. Go figure. Alright, so we have completed the Ancient Arena. Wow, what a winning streak. Even Duke Piguchi is speechless. Survival Arena, we await your challenge. Bring your friends and family to participate in this brutal event, because there are any families in Filgaia that will want to bring their kids and go, yay, go beat them up, go kill people, blah, 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 blah. So, what do we get? A duplicator, 3 nectars, and a full Libra, which I will mention as we run out of here and finish off this whole thing. For one of these side quest battles in particular, you want to have full Libras for everybody. So what I would recommend is go through the full Ancient Arena at least twice, because you should have a full Libra already, so that you can pick up 3 of those full Libras for your perusal. But next time on Wild Arms, we are going to, in essence, continue on fighting boss battles and taking care of extra optional stuff. Thanks for coming in, and I will see you guys later.